Yeah, sorry, here I came late here. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. We'll start session. Last class, we have covered everything related to implicit functions. So now I'll continue from there. Wantedly, I did not give homework because it did not complete from here. I have so many worksheets. I can share it with you as and when the time comes. So now keep heading as absolute extrema and critical numbers. Absolute maxima and critical numbers. Yes. I'm writing on the screen. Please do keep this as heading. Important. Many questions, critical number, like instantaneous rate of change is differentiation. Like instantaneous rate of change, you will also get critical numbers. Many questions will come based on the critical numbers. Yeah, I shared my screen. I think everyone can see screen. If you can't see, please let me know. Could you please people tell me what is the meaning of critical number? Then we'll come to absolute extrema or local extrema minima. First, tell me what is a critical number. Mrinali, please tell me, because done with 12. Tell me what is the critical number according to you.
Sir, I think it's the value of x where function goes minimum or maximum.
Minimum or maximum? Huh? Tell me proper in terms of derivatives. Since we are learning derivatives, tell me in
Dy by
terms of
dx is equals to 0, then the value of x will get, I think it's the critical number.
So most important point where students fail or which they don't try to realize. So critical number are the points. Critical numbers are used to find many things. Local minima, local maxima, points of inflection. There are many applications of critical numbers.
I
First we
think
learn
f
critical
dash of
numbers.
x is equals to 0 and undefined, then the value of x is a
Yeah.
critical number.
So take any function f of x. Take any function f of x. So for a function f of x, critical points means the points where f dash x, the derivative of function is 0 or the derivative of the function is does not exist. Most important.
Undefined,
Student does not, does not exist. The points of x where f dash x is 0 or f dash x does not exist are called as critical numbers. Please write this. Are called as critical numbers. Either f dash x is 0 or f dash x does not exist are called as critical numbers. Please write it neatly. Most important, keep 10 stars for this. Because everything we rotate now from here based on these critical numbers and everything. So critical numbers have wide varieties of applications. Can I move on? Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So main applications of critical numbers are, please write it, important. You need to know critical numbers are used or applied. So important applications of critical numbers are most important. Minimum 10 to 12 marks only on critical numbers applications. Finding local maxima, keep in bracket, highest value in nearby domain, in the limited domain, in the particular domain, what is the highest value? In this domain, this is the highest value. In the overall domain, this is the highest value. Finding local maxima means finding highest value in the nearby domain, or local minima The lowest value in the nearby domain. First application. If you can understand properly and carefully, you'll enjoy subject. Calculus will become your favorite topic and you'll get good scores also. So where does we use local maximum, local minimum? Mainly in minimum or maximum area or volume. What is the maximum profit we can get? And Sari is teaching kinematics, physics, mechanics. Three are there, no? Yeah, three are there in that batch. Physics, mechanics. Whatever Sari is teaching, acceleration, velocity, distance, displacement, they are important. You'll get at least 2 to 3 questions in multiple choice from those what Sari is teaching in physics, mechanics. So please go through it carefully. All the points of displacement, distance, finding velocity, displacement, area, velocity, all those are important for calculus also. Minimum or maximum area or volume, they'll also ask you to find what is the maximum profit or the maximum cost or minimum cost. So there we need to use this local maximum and local minimum applications. Second application, mainly in optimization problems. Wherever the word optimization comes, optimization means minimum or maximum. So we use critical points like what is the minimum material that can be used, or what is the maximum efficiency, maximum revenue, minimum energy, maximum energy. Wherever these words, optimization words, we use applications of critical numbers. Most important, analyzing shapes of graphs means where the graph is increasing or where the graph is decreasing, where the graph have turning points, or what all overall behavior of the graph. So analyzing shapes of graphs. No need to write all this. So other applications of critical function is analyzing the shapes of the graphs. You need to write it. You need to know before studying about it. Similarly, like local maximum, local minimum, we will also need to find absolute maximum, absolute maximum, and minimum values. I'll tell you how to find absolute maximum, minimum. This I'll start with because this is easy. So first we learned about critical numbers. Critical numbers are the points of the function where f dash x is 0 or f dash x does not exist. So applications of critical numbers, there are many applications. We learned these are 3, 4 applications. There are many more. Critical numbers also will tell the points of non-differentiability. Where does the derivative does not exist? Non-differentiability means where the function is not, where the function cannot be differentiated. Means it will tell about cups, cusps, or vertical tangents, all those. It will also tell points of non-differentiability. Sorry. It has many applications in physics, in economics. Physics sir will tell wherever it has applications. So differentiation is most important for it. We'll also use for curve sketching and modeling. We'll also use for analyzing shapes. You can also sketch the curves. And we can also use for their modeling. So these are general applications for our function. So now we'll do absolute maxima and minima. Keep heading as absolute maxima and minima. In these applications, we'll study all one by one. I'll go in that order of the book. So the first order of the book that can be grown is absolute maxima and minima. Absolute maxima and minima. Keep heading as absolute maxima and minima. So for any function, if I need to find absolute maxima or minima, first thing that you need to do is we need to check the extreme values also. Unlike local maxima, local minima, we need to check at extreme values. So definitely the function should be defined at the extreme values. If the function is not defined at the extreme values, you cannot find absolute maxima, minima. First point. Then what you need to do? You need to differentiate the given function. Next, find the critical points. Suppose you got critical points as A, B, C. So you need to evaluate the function at each and every critical point. Evaluate the function at each and every critical point. Let the critical points be P, Q, R. So find f of P, f of Q, f of R, and you also need to find the value of the function at f of A and f of B. So of all these, which is the largest, that is called as absolute maximum. The largest of all these is called as absolute maximum. Smallest of these is called as absolute minimum. That's it. Okay. If you know these points, you can do any question based on absolute maxima and minima. Make sure that the function is defined in the entire interval, including the endpoint. They should be closed. Find the derivative of the function. Once you find the derivative, find the critical points. Once you find the critical points, evaluate the original function at those critical points and even at the extreme points. Wherever you get maximum, absolute maximum. Wherever you get minimum, absolute minimum. Okay? You need to compulsory check at endpoints. That is only the extra point for critical numbers. Now, with this, what you have learned, we'll just open the book. Please see, first we'll start from first question. Please see the first one. Please see the first one. Find the minimum value of f of x is x into ln x. Or you first find the 33 algebraic function, then I'll come to logarithmic and other functions. First you please solve 33. Second question is easy. First you please solve second question. Please solve 33 question and type your answer. Please be fast.
Sir, it's 2B.
So Mrinal says B is the absolute maximum on the closed interval occur set 2. Even others please solve. Mrinal, if you have completed 27th also you solve, then you can move on to 44th. Who have completed 33, we'll check the answer now. I'll solve these questions with you. I'll solve few questions. I'll make you perfect. If they don't ask absolute maximum minima, it can be local minima also.
44th is C, sir.
44th is C. Okay. Please solve 33rd carefully. First, we'll go to 44th. 33rd is your answer is not correct, I think so.
Then is it D?
No trial and error. If you give one answer, one mistake, 1.25 marks gone in multiple choice. Our chance of getting 5 wantedly we are decreasing. No. Every question we need to get it correct. Every question means maximum questions. I'm assuring pakka all three of you will get 5. Just blindly follow what I'm teaching and do the work.
Sir, 33 A, sir.
So Ramcharan says A, Mrinal says B. Lokesh, you also solve and tell me answer for 33rd. When they say minimum, it is 99% local minimum. If they don't give intervals, it is local minimum maxima. So 33rd, I'm asking you to keep aside. Lokesh, what is the answer? Lokesh is not there. Huh? His internet problem. Yeah. Okay. So if I see 33rd question, no trial and error, we need to give perfect answer when we are doing Mrinal. Give me perfect answer. Even Ramcharan, see. Yeah, it is closed in the interval. They're asking. So find f dash x, 3x square minus 6x is 0. Take 3x common, x minus 2. X is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. I got two
If you
critical
put x
points.
is equals to 0, f of x will be 12. If you put
Yeah,
x
yeah,
is
yeah,
equals
yeah,
to
yeah.
2, f of
So,
x will be 8. The absolute maximum value is x is equals to 0.
1 second. F of minus 2, f of 0, f of 2, f of 4. These four values I need to find out. So f of minus 2 is minus 8. Minus 12 plus 12. A minus 8 is f of minus 2. F of 0 is
12.
12. F of 2 is 8 minus 12 plus 12, 8. F of 4 is 64 minus 48 plus 12, 76 minus 48, 18, 28. So definitely, clearly, question is so simple. So it should occur at A, option A. Should occur at option A, not B or C or some other option,
Okay,
option A.
sir.
Pakka, we are doing something means hitting 100% hard. Please solve 27th. Everyone should answer and give me perfect answer for 27th. Fast. To solve 36th, it is not differentiation, it is more mainly about functions, but we'll see. Absolute minima is also called as global minima, global maxima. Please write somewhere global maxima, global minima. I think I told this line global maxima, global minima. Global maxima, global minima. Global maxima, global minima is also called as absolute maxima or absolute minima. The people should give me answer for 27. Fast. What is the answer for 27th? What is the answer for 27th? Please be fast now.
Sir, 9, sir.
Ramcharan says 9. Location Runal, what is your answer? We are finding here absolute maximum and absolute minimum. Write my notes carefully. Those are only things which you need to revise again and again. Since I teach always, they are fixed in our mind. But you as a student, so many subjects you are studying. So make notes perfectly and revise it again and solve problems. Lokesh, what is the answer? Brunal, what is the answer?
Doing, sir.
Do fast, Brunal. Very fast. Lokesh, I can't hear you, Lokesh. So 27th is easy. We should do fast. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. So x square minus derivative of 4x square is 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. X minus 2 into x minus 6 is 0. X is equal to 2 or x is equal to 6. So find f of 0, f of 2, f of 6, f of 9. You should also find where f dash x does not exist, but there is no value, so I'm neglecting, but you don't forget it. In SAT, they give function like x plus 1 something by x minus 2. People will forget this 2. Gone case. If f dash x is something like find all the points where f dash x is 0 and f dash x does not exist also. Luckily here no values of f dash x does not exist, so I'm not finding. So find f of 0, I think minus 5, f of 2 is 8 by 3, minus 4 into 4 is 16, plus 24, minus 5, 8 by 3, plus 3, 17 by 3 is f of 2, f of 6, f of 9, I think f of 9 is only max or f of 6. Use your calculators and find the values, tell me what is f of 6 and f of 9 value. After this, I'll explain local minima, local maximum, most important. People think something else, but I'll teach in a different method. There are two methods. First derivative and second derivative method. Definitely, I'll tell you both, which you need to know. Okay, Lokesh, no problem. First, listen to the class, then I'll send it to you. Okay, but get your network stable, no? Because I think you are writing 3 APs, no, with us. Important there. You need to get Pakka 3. If you have someone joined with us, they need to get 5 out of 5. Lot of value should. If you give me X rupees, I need to give you 10x times. Means if you get 5 out of 5, you'll get 40, 50 lakhs scholarship. Means one semester is 1 year also can be done. So please find f of 6 and f of 9. I think at f of 9 only it has maximum value. So that should be answered. Now, please solve 23rd. 36 is not calculus question, so I'll try to explain this question. It's not calculus, it is mainly about functions, how good you are about functions. If f is a continuous function defined on real numbers x, if the maximum value of f of x is 5, so there is a function f of x, the maximum value of f of x is 5, and the minimum value of f of x is minus 7. So the minimum value is minus 7. Which of the following must be true? It is not calculus, it is majorly about functions. The maximum value of f mod x. What is the meaning of f mod x is whatever is on the positive, f mod x. Whatever is on the positive, it remains as positive. Whatever is, suppose this is a function. So if I want to draw f mod x for this, so Whatever is there in the negative, remove. Whatever is in the positive, just keep it. Negative also will have same output as this. F mod x means the negative part also will have same output as the positive part. That is called as F mod x. So if the minimum value is -7, the maximum value is 5. For F mod x also minimum value will be 5 because it is same as right and left. Okay, but only concern is we are not sure if f of x exists here or not. F of x might at -3 the function might be 5. So f mod x means it is a reflection of what is on your positive x-axis. For positive x-axis, if you get maximum value 5 and minimum value is -7, answer would have been correct. Just 1 second here, 1 second, sorry, 1 second, please. Done, yeah, sorry. So since you're understanding my point, no, I'm telling valid. I'm thinking too technical. Technical means I'm thinking concept wise. If you're thinking the same level, you'll understand. If not, you'll get confused. So if you don't understand, unmute yourself and tell me. I'm happy to repeat whatever the times I'm saying, but try to understand what I'm speaking. F of mod x means mod x and -2. Mod of -2 also should have output as 2. So negative remove cheyali. So whatever is the output on positive, the same output. So there are three functions. F of mod x, at least learn these two, mod of f of x. F of mod x ante negative outputs will have same as positive outputs. Modulus of f of x. Mod of f of x ante negative ఏముండదు. Suppose if this is your original function, what will be mod of f of x is అది పాజిటివ్ గా ఉంది ఆల్రెడీ, ఇది నెగిటివ్ లో ఉంది అందుకని పాజిటివ్ కి వెళ్ళిపోద్ది. ఇది నెగిటివ్ పాజిటివ్ లో ఉంది, పాజిటివ్ గా ఉంటుంది. ఇది పాజిటివ్ ఉంది, ఇది నెగిటివ్ లో ఉంది, పాజిటివ్ కి వెళ్తుంది. ఇది పాజిటివ్ లో ఉంది, ఇది ఇలా వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సో నెగిటివ్ అంతా పాజిటివ్ కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ mod of f of x. Important, most important. Before joining calculus, we should have good knowledge on trigonometry till 10th functions. All these will come in functions. Mainly in SAT exam also it will come. F of mod x, mod of f of x, f of minus x, f of x plus 2, f of x minus 2, shifting of functions. So I'll brief shifting of functions for 2 minutes because more and more knowledge you have on functions, we can understand application of functions. Calculus is all about applications of functions. I can explain all these functions using epsilon, delta. I'm here to simplify the subject. If you listen to me carefully, even a fifth student can understand because I'm not using any technical terms. I'm coming to your level, basic language I'm using, and I'm trying to teach the subject. Because we have students, I'm not teaching that batch, we have students from economics background, psychology background who want to take AP calculus. So even for them, I can't teach because I teach bit fast. They might not come to there. We have teachers who teach very, very slow, but we teach in the same level. Base concept is same. So you need to understand the concept, and I'm not teaching concept in too technical way. Understanding teaching concept in the way where students can understand. So if you don't understand, please ask me immediately. So you need to know shifting of functions. I'll just brief shifting of functions in 2 minutes, which you are required to know. So if I have f of x, if I want to find f of x minus 2, suppose if my f of x function is root x, f of x minus 2 is, it will shift right, not left as you are thinking, it will shift right by 2 units. It will start from 0. Shift right by 2 units. F of x plus 2 means shifting left by 2 units. It will start from -2. Shifting left by 2 units. That is f of x plus 2. Next is f of 2 times f of x. So if this is your f of x, this is 2 times f of x. Next is f of x by 2. If this is your f of x, So this is horizontal expansion. This is vertical expansion. This is vertical compression. This is called vertical expansion. Please write this. Important here. More and more knowledge you have on this, you can do calculus better. Vertical expansion. This is vertical compression. So vertical expansion, vertical compression. Next, right fast. Next we have f of minus x, means x becomes minus x. When x becomes minus x, when you reflect function, reflection of the function.
Sir, once can I give previous slide, sir?
Previous. After this, I'll explain you local minima, local maxima. I'll explain you first derivative test, second derivative test. First derivative test, very few people knows or they do. You need to know both. If you know that first derivative test, second derivative test, and this shifting of functions, absolute maxima, absolute minima, critical numbers, you can solve all these 40, 50 questions are there. You can do all those and I'll send you more questions also. Implicit differentiation I'll send you. Based on this also I'll send you. Please solve those two. So let me know once I can move on.
Yes, sir.
Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
So we also have f of 2x, f of x by 2. So if this is f of x, f of 2x is horizontal compression. So let it be f of 2x. This will be f of x. Horizontally, it is getting compressed horizontally. So this is f of 2x. This is f of x. This is f of x by 2. Horizontal expansion. Horizontally, it is expanding. F of x by 2. Horizontal expansion. This will be f of 2x. This will be f of x. This will be f of 2x. This is f of x. This is f of x by 2. This is horizontal expansion. Horizontal expansion. You can see that horizontal it is getting expanded. This is called as horizontal compression. One is horizontal expansion, other is horizontal compression. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm moving on to the next page. F of minus x.
Sir, can you explain how f of x minus 2, like x minus a will be left, x plus 2 will be right?
Okay. Sure. So take f
Because
of
x minus 2 will be left, no?
no,
Not
no,
right.
no, no, right. So f of x is x square. So now see f of x minus 2.
X
X
minus 2
minus 2 whole square.
So it will go towards right at 2, so it will be 0.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That is one way of explanation. Otherwise, I'll show you Desmos calculator. You'll understand. It will become 0 at f of. So y is equal to. Always keep Desmos calculator with you. Y is equal to. But if you have money, no issue with money. Buy Inspire CX calculator also. See, clearly the new function went right or left arm? Right or left arm, Ronald?
Right, sir.
Right. X plus you can see left. Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay,
Huh?
sir.
Okay. Important for SAT also. When you have done SAT, you might have done. No, you forgot it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, yeah. So now, all these are there in your brain. I'm very good at basics. I'm not intelligent. I'm good at basics. You should also be good at basics and learn minimum things, minimal things, so that you'll get maximum output. Because you cannot remember all subjects. You need to be smart, but don't by heart. If you by heart, it won't be in your mind. Whenever I'm doing, I'm thinking in my mind, and I'm doing. So understand the logic. So next is f of minus x minus f of x. F of minus x means x should become minus x. X will become minus x when you reflect with respect to y axis. Reflection with respect to y axis. Minus f of x. Reflection minus f of x means y, or f of x should become minus y. Reflection with respect to x axis. F of minus x minus f of x. Next two things. So if this is the graph of f of x, this is the graph of f of minus x, and this is the graph of minus f of x. If this is the graph of f of x, three things are. Next, f of mod x mod of f of x. That is what we are discussing. F of mod x mod of f of x. Here x mod is only for x. So whatever f of, if this is f of x, f of mod x is remove the negative part, whatever is the positive part, it should come here. So whatever is in the positive part, the same part will come here. That is f of mod x. Mod of f of x, all negative will go to positive. Already negative, no? So it becomes negative, positive, 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 positive. All went to positive. Okay, yeah. Now, you should know these functions. Whatever I taught you so far, there are more, which is not required. But till here, what I explained, if you know, perfect. Now, local maxima, local minima. Keep heading as local maxima and local minima. Most important, pakka 100% question on multiple choice and free response also. Most important application of differentiation, critical numbers. Very interesting and topic for AP calculus. Even in JEE mains and advanced also. local maxima, local minimum. Frequently they ask questions. Okay. Suppose if you take a function f of x, I'm telling you the process to find local minima, local maxima. No need to be in the closed interval, even it can be in open interval or whatever it is. Find f dash x equal to 0 or f dash x does not exist, means find critical numbers. Find critical numbers. Critical points. Now there are two ways to do after finding critical points. First derivative test. You can use first derivative test, or you can also use second derivative test. So second derivative test is simple. Suppose if the critical points are P, Q, R, nothing to do with interval. So find f double dash of P. First find f double dash of x, then you replace x with P. Find f double if it is less than 0, absolute maximum, local maximum, or relative maxima. Local maxima also called as relative maxima. Relative with respect to next point, relative minima. If f double dash of p is greater than 0, local minima, relative minima. Local maxima, local minima, relative maxima, relative minima. Second derivative test is very simple. If f double dash of p equal to 0, nothing can be determined. You need to use first derivative test method. This test will not valid if f double dash p equal to 0. Now using the first derivative test, listen to me carefully. Suppose take a function, draw a tangent. So if it is this is the critical point, means f dash x is equal to 0. To the left I can see the slope is positive, and to the right I can see the slope is negative. Negative. If the slope changes from positive to negative, slope changes from positive to negative, then it is said to be absolute maximum. Most important. Means if P is the critical point, if the left side slope is positive and the right side slope is negative, then this point is said to be absolute maximum. To the right side slope is negative and the left side slope is positive, it is said to be absolute maximum. See here why I am saying that. Even for this I have logic, but I'll tell you slowly. Reverse. If the left side is negative and the right side is positive, we'll have absolute minimum. Then the function will have absolute minimum. Negative to positive, absolute minimum. See here the graph. Left side is negative, the right side is positive slope. Left side is negative slope. Negative slope to positive slope. Absolute minimum. No sign change. You cannot say anything. Neither minimum nor maximum. No change in sign, neither minimum nor maximum. Please write all neatly. Huh? Any doubts, you please ask me. Okay. Now see the first question. Now see the first question. If they don't ask absolute maxima or global maxima, means it is relative minima or maxima. Now please see the first one. F of x is x ln x. Do the first one. Find the local minima for the given function. What is the answer for the first question? Be fast here. What is the answer? Fast here. So find f dash x. What is the derivative of x ln x? uv. X into derivative of ln x. What is the derivative of ln x? What is the meaning of ln x? Log x base e. If it is log x base 10, that is common logarithm. Log x base e is natural logarithm. See how well logarithms are useful in this calculus. So derivative of ln x is 1 by x. Only ln x is 1 by x, not log x base 10. Log x base e is 1 by x into plus ln x is your f dash x equal to 0. 1 plus ln x equal to 0. ln x equal to minus 1. Till here people will solve. If ln x is equal to minus 1, what will be x? If ln x is equal to minus 1, what will be x?
1 by.
Hey, if ln x is equal to minus 1, what will be x? What is the meaning of ln x? Log x base e. If your concepts are good, you can do calculus very well. So if ln x is equal to minus 1, what is x? X will be
e power minus 1.
e power minus 1. X is equal to 1 by e. So calculus all. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఈ లాగరిథం అని చదువుకుంటే క్యాలిక్యులస్ బాగా చేయరు. క్యాలిక్యులస్ బాగా చదివితే ఇంజనీరింగ్ లో అప్లికేషన్స్ అదే ఎకనామిక్స్ కానీ ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా, వాట్ ఆర్ ద అప్లికేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ క్యాలిక్యులస్ అని, ఎకనామిక్స్, ఫిజిక్స్ అన్నిట్లో క్యాలిక్యులస్ అప్లికేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో క్యాలిక్యులస్ రావాలంటే మీకు ఈ లాగరిథమ్స్ ఇవన్నీ బాగా రావాలి. అవన్నీ వచ్చేస్తే బాగా అంటే లేదు, బేసిక్స్ అన్ని, మీరు ఏమి ఎక్స్ట్రాడినరీ ఏమి చేయవసరం, బేసిక్ నేర్చుకుంటే చాలు. అన్లెస్ until you do PhD. So now x is equal to 1 by x. This is your critical point. Where the function is not defined, function is defined in its domain. Our domain lo function prati point ki define avutadi. So now I need to find f double dash x. This is my f dash x. F double dash x is f double dash x is 1 by x. 1 plus ln x. 1 derivative is 0. Ln x derivative is 1 by x. So but x is 1 by e. So f double dash x is 1 by e, which is e. So if f double dash is positive, what I told you, greater function will have minimum value. So the function will have absolute minimum. So minimum value at it should be 1 by e, right? It is 1 by e, not minus 1 by e here. It should be 1 by e, not minus 1 by e. It should be 1 by e. It should be 1 by e. Sorry, I'm in mute. I'm going on speaking. So you need to solve all the questions. There are many free response questions that we will do. Now you need to solve questions up to page number 45. All the questions we complete, I'll send you more questions. So first become perfect in basic functions. Then I told you shifting of functions, all linked to one another. Shifting of functions, minus x, basics. X minus 2 means up or down or left or right. You know more about functions. If you think something in terms of graph, you become expert. Okay, now you do all relative maxima, relative minima, page number till 45. I'll see in the next class. You need to blindly follow what I'm saying. Okay, complete till here. If possible, I'll send you more questions also. Please do them. Take care. Bye.